Afternoon. We are here live on College Football 26, and well, we are here, and yeah, as you can see, we're starting with a new team. We are starting with the Memphis Tigers, and we'll see how it goes. So, we'll see how it goes. I've been looking for a new team to roll with for a while. Uh, I didn't really want to continue with Florida just because my just it's after having the layoff that I had because of moving and everything, I didn't feel the zeal. I didn't feel the want to get back into getting back into Florida. So I started looking around and oh wow. I started looking around and just kind of just started, you know, I started looking at teams and I didn't nail down to three: Memphis, SMU, and Wisconsin. I had Tennessee and Texas A&M too, but I decided to go with Memphis because I didn't want to play in the SEC, so that took out Tennessee and Texas A&M. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed interesting. Plus, I really like the color combination, uniform combinations Memphis has. They're vastly underrated. So I kind of figured, give it a shot. So, give me a second. So, I have already, I have already looked through I've already looked through already looked at the roster, recruit, made necessary red shirts, um, set up the recruiting board. Found out I only have 870. Found out I only have 875 recruiting hours to work with, so gonna need to be uh, judicious with those recruiting hours. Um, so yeah, that was definitely very interesting. We're going to look at the schedule here for Memphis. They don't play week zero, but they play week one against FCS Southeast, and then they play Georgia State, Troy, and Arkansas before we get into conference play. They open conference play at Florida Atlantic. They play Tulsa. Then they'll have a bye week, week seven. Then they'll play at UAB. They'll play at home against USF. They will go on the road to Rice, play Tulane, host East Carolina, have another bye week, week 13, and then they will close out the year for their senior night against Navy. And then, of course, Army Navy week, and then the championship week, week 16. So at this point, I am hopeful for. I am. I'm hoping for. I'm looking at the schedule to repeat it at 11-2 would be kind of a hope. I don't know who the two losses would be against, but I mean, going 11-2 would work perfectly fine with me. I just don't know who would actually lose to. because I just don't know. But if we repeated 11-2, I'm perfectly fine with that. So we have the roster set, we have recruiting set up. Um, Preseason top 25 are not ranked. Everybody, top 25 is what it's always been. The opening Heisman watch is Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Love, Jordan Tyson of Arizona State, and Garrett Esmeyer of LSU. So, well, we'll check on that in probably a couple of weeks. The Heisman watch, I'm not going to check on that often. I'm only going to check on it every probably about 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll keep an eye on it, but I don't expect anything major. So let's go ahead and move on into week 0. We'll get the season started. We'll get week 0, and then we'll get our opening game against FCS Southeast out of the way. Yeah. Um, people people may be wondering why I wanted a challenge, why I wanted a challenge like this. I just wanted something different. I just wanted something that wasn't going to be so easy to just roll over. Okay, so we're doing 500 hours of recruiting. I'm going to go ahead and finish scouting the last guy I was scouting down here, the strong safety, and then get him recruited. Okay. Okay, everybody that we've got recruited, I'm going to go ahead and put hours on them real quick, so I don't have to worry. It's crazy how fast recruiting hours go by when we don't have a lot to begin with. Yeah. Ooh, damn. Mm. Let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Okay, so we've got the majority of our recruits done, at least the ones that we could get. Week 0 will be done in the books, and we will open up week 1 against FCS Southeast. We got a lot of kids that have reached that have reached that have reached their and we're gonna see how this goes. We're opening week, like I said, we're opening week 1. Okay, so we got 25 recruiting hours left. They gave us more recruiting hours. Gonna finish recruiting this kid that I've got here. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw the last 15 hours on him. We'll go from there. So, yeah. So we're opening up week 1 against FCS Southeast. We went ahead and finished filling in the recruiting hours. Top 25 after week 0 is pretty much, let's see, pretty much stays in place. Iowa State lost to Kansas State, so Iowa State stayed where they were. No one dropped out. All right, so we're going to jump into this. This is our week 1 game against FCS Southeast. I am running 10-minute quarters with a accelerated clock. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're going to jump into this, and let's get our first game underway.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
All right, so we're going to start off on defense.
Waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey.
He gets loose to the 16-yard line.
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did...
All right, so we're going to let the defense just do their thing. Once again, anybody that's ever watched me do this or hasn't, I let the defense run their thing. I focus on the offense unless it gets close, unless it's like within the last 2 minutes or if it's the last quarter and it gets interesting. Otherwise, I pretty much stay away from running the defense. All right, so here we go. First play, the handoff to the tailback, number 13, and he gets 3 yards.
Stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Lewis wants to pass. Got it in the middle.
Nice catch. Got 5 on that one.
Almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper.
Lewis up. Oh, and Memphis gets the touchdown.
He got a step and just dusted the field. They strike first in that opening drive of the season.
So Memphis gets on the board with the touchdown with the option run by Lewis.
That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Brandon Lewis. Took that ball and ran with it. All right,
Getting
so
ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
extra point is up. It is good. And we're up 7-0.
Quick strike offense on
A
that
3-play, 45 yards,
And he finished things off by
took 36 seconds, and we just ran with it. It looks like we will probably get a return.
Bringing
Yep.
it back.
And he gets dropped at the 15.
Not much doing.
Defense takes the field again. Let's Excuse me. We get the ball at the 28-yard line, I think is what it looked like.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense
Oh, wow.
ready to
So
go
we
to
got
work.
good field position
Already
to
a
start
solid
this one,
start to
right?
this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They
And
pull him down after
40
a
yards on
4-yard
that
gain
carry.
down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Okay. So we'll swap him out.
They'll go right back to the run. He'll be pulled down after a good
Yeah,
run.
we get the
They'll
first
mark it
down.
at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard
And
line.
unfortunately,
Man down on the play.
Peasant ends up with an injury. And we'll be dealing with the backup running back who is
Second
it
down
is. I
coming up on this red
don't
zone
remember.
opportunity. Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. Takes it on the shovel. He steps out of bounds.
We got first down.
First down on the play.
He's got a bruised knee.
On the run and make an accurate
So we're going
throw,
to
which is
go and
very
substitute
tough.
backup in for right
Again,
now.
We see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the
Got down at the goal line.
right on the doorstep of Pater.
And you could tell
Yeah, hit the run button.
he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays when I can be physical and really make him feel me.
I called the wrong
play.
play.
Well in a fourth-quarter game.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities.
Peasant
once you
is
get
back in
into
there
the red
again.
zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal.
And nope.
He did not make it a stone.
All right, we'll take a 19-yard field goal.
And the field goal unit is on the field. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left
Ooh!
can test you.
Ooh, we hit the post.
And it's no good. And the
Ooh, that was. I thought I had it far enough in and missed it. All right, so we pick up the ball at the 30 with 4 minutes to go.
here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal.
Ooh.
We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's close.
I didn't make the catch, so we're at the 43.
Really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
Johnson with the catch. He gets up to the 20, to the 19. Xavier Johnson with the catch. It's like, who is the leader?
Rides to back and leaves
Don't
it.
care. I'm just going to give it to Peasant, let him run.
At the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
We'll bring in the backup after this play.
Looking
He's
for a
still dealing
physical
with
attack from the
issues with his knee.
down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go.
All right, so we'll try for a field goal again.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
And we get the field goal, and we're up 10-0.
Now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of
All right, so defense will take the field, and we'll get it back with 1:36 to go on the 20.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not
Should
a
have
whole
stayed
lot of help.
outside.
Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Lewis to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Thompson.
Thompson with the catch. He gets up to the 44.
And they'll mark it at the 44. Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the option.
Ooh, I was going to pitch it, but they got to me before I could.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
They got a flag on this play, but we'll see what the flag is. Let's see what the flag is.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
Defensive pass interference. I think I'm going to define it.
The offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Thompson.
Thompson with the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds.
The time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter.
Oh, never mind. I guess not. Yep. That's going to be the end of the quarter. We're up 10-0 on FCS South on the Goobers.
They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd.
All right.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Lewis wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab.
The tight end again.
White nudge it in. Not sure
got it to the goal line.
But it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Yeah, nope.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Oh, shit.
Corral the pitch, the ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well,
those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the
that
football and you
sucks.
stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, they're after him.
Yeah, and I'm going to the end zone.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
And here comes the kick. And they will kneel.
The ball will come out.
The defense will take over. And we'll pick it up at the 20-yard line after a punt. That was a touchdown.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Power football with the run. Stuffed almost
And
in
we gotta
his
go.
tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU
Okay,
reached the
9
national
minutes.
championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to
Yeah, we get
start
first
strong
down right there.
in week one.
Good catch.
They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the
Woo!
matchup, right? Zone or man. I like
Help him
the
out the
big
draw.
fella. I
Boy,
like
come
using
on.
the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Lewis to throw. This time it's complete. They stop him at the 22.
Gets catch up to the 22.
Pick up on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. Finishes the run with the slide.
And short.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
He'll keep it himself. Pulled down
Got the first down to the 11.
Closer and closer to pay dirt. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down.
And the catch, and we get the score.
Touchdown Tigers!
Quarterback's ability to
Memphis is up 23-0.
Also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point.
And we're up
splits the upright.
24-0.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Here comes the kick. And it's into the end zone. It will be a
And he'll just
touchdown.
take a knee in this drive.
And we'll get the ball back with 3:29 to go. I think this will be the last drive. Yeah, I think this will be my last drive for the starters.
Here comes
After
that
this drive,
Memphis
I'm going to bring them the
offense back onto the
backups.
field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so
Get
dangerous.
6 on
David,
that
because they can
carry.
score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the
Well, that was
shotgun,
weird.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that one before, but that was weird.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass.
Nice catch.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence known and making the stop after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run play action. Throws for the
shit.
tight end.
I hit the wrong button and still got it.
Touchdown, Memphis.
I meant to hit the receiver. I hit the button for the tight end on accident, and we still scored.
It makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss.
All right, so we're ahead 30. About to be 31-0.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
We'll bring in the second string.
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is.
All right, so we'll go ahead and substitute out the offense and defense. My bad. Okay.
Regardless.
All right, let's watch the defense. All right, so we're going to pick the ball up with 59 seconds to go in the half. Second team offense will hit the field. We're at the 20.
Really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Well, I had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Well,
got 6 on that one.
Running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Quickly to the tight end. They'll get
Got
him
that
on the
one.
ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple
Must not have the
first downs
accelerator
this
clock
drive.
on.
Somebody on defense
I'll have to look.
make a play and stop the
Oh shit! That one almost.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why
we're gonna get down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Ooh, oh, that was bad.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks,
that wasn't
you've got to
good.
be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Well, they kneel on it, and the first half is in the books. And we're going to let the halftime update go. And I will be back in just a minute.
And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Yeah, I thought I'd actually be back before that happened, but
not sure they had to make many adjustments.
All right, so we're back on offense to start the third quarter, and we're going to run the option. Oh,
picks up a useful
we got 6.
chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup before. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Third and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing
All right, so we get the first down.
All these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That's caught.
Let's see. With the catch, he got 6.
This guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. The short hands. It's Smith.
He got 5.
Today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Quickly out to the
Tight end ends up a yard short.
Make it to the first down marker.
They want us to go for it, and
boy, if they don't convert this
I'm going for it.
down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. Past the 30. Ripping off a good
Up to the 24.
25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're working that left side.
And we're down to the goal line.
But they're in business here with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep...
And we're in.
Touchdown, Tiger.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want.
So they're up now 38-0.
When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly.
Sutton
That's
Smith
exactly
with the
what
touchdown
they've done.
run.
This team is ready to compete for a national championship.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far just yet, but thank you.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He marched 78
If I get in the playoffs, I'll be happy.
It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Oh, and the kick is up. It is away.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
And he
Disciplined job by the
goes down at the 19. Okay, so see what happens. We get the ball back. 5:42, 32-yard line. Honestly, I think I'm gonna let the offense just run it, and then just see what happens. So
Here
let's
comes
watch the
that
offense,
Memphis
shall we?
offense back onto the field.
Let's see what this offense can do.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Gonna swing it on second down.
Nice throw.
Over the middle, it's Anderson. The modest gain on the completion
Because we
really
get the
shows
tight end
why
on
you
that.
wanna run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go
Take
make
the,
it.
oh,
Pass rush coming after the
Ooh.
quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
down with the quarterback.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell.
All right,
Defense
so
was
we're
not
looking
buying
at
it,
4th
got
and
in the
11.
backfield, got
We're
the
going to be
big play.
punting the ball away, and the defense will be hitting the field, I'm assuming.
Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have
Let's
to punt
see.
for the first time this afternoon.
Ball is away. Looks like a decent punt.
He makes a fair
And,
catch, couple of steps inside.
fair
his own
catch
25
inside.
At the 23-yard
To the
line.
catch at the 23.
We'll see the offense make its way on.
So here's the defense on the field.
A successful drive. And some room
Wow.
to work.
Okay,
He's got enough for the
so
first down. They'll spot it at the
this
37.
defense may have some.
Here's this offense with a
This
fresh set
defense
of
may need
downs.
some help. But I mean, this is a second team defense, so I don't know.
Breaks into the open.
But good God. Good God.
On his way. Gets it all the way to
The second teamers need them. The backups need help.
Offense, when you can generate
Because
explosive plays by
this
running
is-
the football,
this
you
is
gotta
bad.
force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together.
There they go.
He's going to take off.
Oh, he lost
He
it.
just held it.
Oh, we recovered, picked it up. 51 there, recovers it, and we're going to get the ball at the 33.
They will take it. They are in business.
Number 51, White, picked up
To have better
that fumble, and
It's the football
he got
possession
taken down, but
losing possession, turning the
Kamari
ball over,
White
kills you in games, that loses games.
ends up with the
That is
fumble
a
recovery.
bad play at a bad
He
time.
took off running, and it just backfired.
Here's another opportunity.
And the
Jesse,
offense
to
is on the
stretch out
field,
this
4:12
lead
to
after
go.
punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese.
Quick
I think
little
it's
throw to
finding
the
guys
tight
that have
end,
been working for you
and
early
get
on in
4
this
yards.
game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good
Oh,
drive.
and the quarterback got hammered.
And they knock him down.
Number 0 for the
This defense,
Guppies with the sack.
and they've got guys up
And
front
we're looking
that
at
are
3rd and
athletic
12.
that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Alvin Spencer, the Mike linebacker for the Guppies, just, wow. He came on a free blitz and just, well,
Now a lot of work to do to
Punish
move
the
chains,
quarterback.
keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
here comes the snap for the ball.
The give
And they're
is
going to
to
hand
Smith.
it to the tailback, and
He got it
he's
out
going
to
to
the
get
34-yard
2
line. Not
yards.
enough for the first down. Let's see if
Well,
they
we're going to
cut it
punt the
away.
ball away.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made,
Fair
and they'll mark
catch.
it at the 19.
At the
And
19,
the
they're
offense
saying
takes the
20.
field, ready to go back to work. They'll run the option.
Option play.
Now the
Ooh,
pitch.
nice little pitch there, but
Stonewalled
they didn't get
again.
nothing for it.
No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Leaves it with the back.
Oh,
It
this
continues
time they
to
got
be a long
a 1
day.
yard
They are
loss.
just swarming
We're looking
every
at
time
3rd and
he
11.
gets it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh,
It's caught.
oh,
That's the
he
kind
caught
of
it.
play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
He got behind that corner. He got behind that corner safety, and he just,
Right on the read.
oh, there's a read option, but he
Swallowed up at
got
the
a
line of
yard.
scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Powers through the defender.
Damn.
Got the first down and still
Wow.
on his feet. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated
That was the
to
quarterback. Yep.
pursuing and stopping him, he is going to
That was
burn
the
you
quarterback.
like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
I don't know why. I thought that was a tailback for some reason. I guess maybe it was the way he was running. I just thought of the tailback.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man.
He made a catch, got five.
They make the stop,
That's a
trying
good
to pick up
catch.
just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
That's a good 5-yard catch there.
The run to the right. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. He'll do it himself.
Oh, another option run by the quarterback.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10
And
from inside the red zone of the
fortunately,
18. Looks as if we
we
have
got
an
an
injury
injury
on that
timeout.
last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The groupers
One of
back
the-
to the line on 1st down. Let's see
one
if they
of the
keep
Memphis
leaning on
defenders
this
is
running
down.
game.
We got 127
The
left.
give to the back.
They gave it to the back, and he got nothing.
Day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
The quarterback's doing when he keeps
On the keeper.
the ball, they've been getting
He's
yards.
tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring.
He's gonna keep it
Keep it
again.
himself.
He got the first.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line,
Got to
and
the
that's where
5.
they'll have it 1st and goal. And the groupers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive
See what
together.
they do.
Looking
He's gonna
to
throw. Oh,
He just got rid of
he
them
was
to
gonna
save the
try to
down.
throw
Didn't
it,
see
but
anything he liked. Can the
he got
defense stop
whacked.
them again on 2nd and goal?
let's see, the second
Back
goal.
to pass.
Threw it in the end zone. Then.
Groupers.
No shutout for Memphis. The Groupers get on the board.
Yeah, and this offense needs
Sheffield
to start
scores a
down
touchdown.
big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here.
Caleb
Now the defense needs to
Sheffield,
do their
the
part
Groupers
because they
making
got
that
to put this
catch.
thing in turbo.
All I gotta say is, that was a good drive by the Groupers.
PAT unit on the field.
It showed me the backups from Memphis, or
And it's up and
we need
good.
better
And
backups.
for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do
36
that?
seconds.
Oh,
Nice little swing play there. Got 6 yards.
Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the shotgun, the
Oh.
handoff to the back.
Oh, that one
That
is
is a
good.
big win for this defense as they were right there
3rd
as soon
and
as he got
5.
the ball. Off play
The
action.
last play of the quarter and
Grab in the
catch.
middle. It's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains with the first
We're going to
down.
end the
That
final
might
quarter.
be it.
We're going to end the 3rd quarter.
That's
The
end
offense
of the
is gonna
quarter.
keep driving.
Memphis has the lead.
And
this
we're up
beatdown
38-7.
is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Damn. So we're entering quarter number
Will the
4.
beatdown continue, or is this a comeback?
The offense is still on the field. I'm going to go ahead and let the offense finish this drive, and then we'll go from
Is in
there.
store. We'll see as we start
So we're at the
fourth.
37
Back
as
to
we
work
start the
in
final
period of
quarter,
this one.
and I want to see what
The
they
give
can
on the
do.
inside.
Nice run there by the
They can
tailback.
rely on this guy to
got
pick up
5.
solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith.
Where in
And
the
this
hell
one
did
will
that
be
throw
stopped
go?
for no gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go
Ooh,
for it if
nope.
they don't make it here. He is going
3-yard
nowhere
loss,
as the
and we're gonna
defense is
punt it away.
manhandling this running game.
Kick
They
it
kick it away
away,
on 4th down.
and there will be a return.
Wants to make a
We
move
got
upfield.
dropped at the 22. All right, so let's let's watch the defense here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump back on the field with the offense after
Guys
this.
do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The give from the gun.
Hand off to the tailback and use. Damn.
Really good job to pick
got
up
a good
a chunk
run
of
now.
yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The groupers in a good spot here with second and short. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
So we got 3rd and 6.
To the air, it's Wicks. Under fire.
Oh,
Gets rid of it. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
I don't know what to call
Down
that.
by multiple
That
possessions,
was
you
weird.
can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it.
Oh, and the quarterback goes down.
And what a stop for
That
this
was sack
defense
number
to turn
3.
it on down.
We'll get the ball at the 36. Chase Carter, the defensive end, came off the edge and just sacked the quarterback.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just
King. I don't understand that.
possession after possession. Jesse, this offense,
What are they doing?
their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay, so what in the hell is going on here? You know,
Now operating in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense.
all right, so we're going to kick a field goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
So we're up
They just tack on
41-7.
to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys,
I don't know
this
what
back
the-
on the attack. Running back searching for a
I don't know what the hell is going on.
The
I'm
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They
trying to
got nothing
get.
on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. And the ball's out there after.
Well, they got the ball back,
Swarming on that loose
and we
ball.
got an injury.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Okay.
But they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and
I'm just gonna let this go.
Be more physical at the point
I
of
think
attack.
I'm gonna
Get
have to
some
just
push
be-
up front. They need to be the best.
Touchdown, Memphis. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm just gonna let this go because I don't know what the hell is going on.
Put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on, but
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I don't know.
And and they tacked on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver.
Okay, so the defense is going to.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Give to the running back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wicks. Here's a heat.
Ouchie.
And the quarterback hung up to it.
He went down.
Man, I've been there before.
We got about 6 minutes to go in the game. And good God, this is just not.
They're still getting
Williams, Wilson,
want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next
strong
week.
safety comes on a safety blitz and just drops
And the
them.
groupers will bring the punt team onto the field.
They're going to punt the
Bring it out.
ball.
They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
And we're going to get the ball other side of the 50, the return.
And the punt team
Nets us
able
to the
swing it
48.
to the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, we
He
got a
was
yard.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice little string play.
It's Caldwell.
Nice. Nice run there by Caldwell after the kick.
36, it'll be first down.
So we're looking at under 5 minutes to go.
Set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh,
And he's
look
able
at
to
the
find
run
a
on
little
this
bit
guy.
of running room before they get him down. The Tigers can really
I gotta be
attack on this
completely honest.
second and
It's not my plan to do this way.
reacts.
I'm still
He'll do it
the
himself.
uh,
Ball is loose.
oh, fumble
Defense
and
picking up and not
the
letting
group is
offense
recovered.
get it back. It's a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you
Bryce
take care of it.
Johnston.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense,
Ends
right?
up
Reese? I mean, if
recovering
you
the
pull that
fumble.
football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be
Yeah, it
extra
could've
careful
been-
with your ball security.
It could have been
Wide
worse.
receiver comes in motion. Looking for
Hand
a
it off
crease. It's Craig.
and oh,
Stacked up after
We got
getting a
two.
couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
I gotta be completely honest. I'm thinking about maybe
Quarterback
doing
on the
this
keeper.
for a couple of games.
Got to be
Just
smart, patient,
just kind of, just
uses all
kind of
that
watching
to
it
get
to
the
see what
20 yard.
happens.
The groupers are
That's
at the
kinda
line,
nice.
looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep
And
it
they
himself.
faked it. He took off with the ball. He'll get the first down up to the 43.
Find space, and he picks up the first down. The option look.
Ooh!
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of
And
scrimmage.
Memphis' Sam Brumfield
Phenomenal
is
job
down
by the
with
defense that time, shutting
Down
down
with
the
an
option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Oh.
The defense coming up with a huge
down at the 45. He got
Even if
2.
they don't convert, picking
We
up
got
the field
3rd and
will give
8.
them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Let's see. Oh, nope,
Stopped in the
nope.
backfield.
Oh,
He's
they read that
3
out.
yards on the play. And the
So they're gonna
Groupers
punt it
will
back.
pull away on 4th down.
And the kick it away. Memphis will get it at the 10 and
Good
get
job
taken
by
down
the
at the
coverage
12.
team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Memphis has the ball back,
We're at
and
the
the offense
12.
ready to go to work.
3:32
After that last
left.
drive, he came back to the sideline and
Oh,
coach probably said,
wow.
he dropped it.
9 yards on the run.
Pick it up. Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big
Fake.
games.
Quarterback's in the run. He dives down. And here we go.
They'll start this one from the 29 on
Rinse.
first down.
going down to the last 2 minutes.
The give as they
And
work
to
on
the
that
tailback. He's
drag
going to
down after a pickup
get
of
5. We're
at
going to get to the
35.
2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could
Got 2
just
minutes
run the
left.
clock out. We'll see if they want to
Second and
rub a little
5.
salt in the wound. Toss sweep to the left.
At this point, I would assume we're just going to run it out.
Making the stop after a short
Take
gain.
this one.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive
We're at
alive.
3rd and 2. A little over a minute to go.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Yep.
On 3rd and short.
Get off. Tailback's gone.
Turns it on in midfield.
Oh my God. Wow.
What a big play for this offense.
Down to the 33.
33-yard line. He now has 84 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new
Inside the
campaign.
final minute. We got 40 seconds and we're just letting it play.
From the gun, the ground game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting with.
And that's going to be it. We're not going to
Puts his foot
snap
on the
it.
ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And we're going to pick up the win against the Cougars, 48-7.
We waited so long to start
I got to
this
be honest.
season, and just when
Watching
we
it
start
this
getting
way,
that first victory.
I don't know. I may do it. I may do this.
Practicing against each other
At least
over and
for
over all through camp. Now you get to come out.
at least for some of the games. At least for some of the games before conference play. I think I may do this because this
team obviously not the way you want to get.
this is
into
actually
this
pretty
season.
interesting.
There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you
This
play
is
the
actually
game.
pretty
So now go
interesting.
back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long
I'm doing
season.
just over an hour and I get the first game in. I like getting out with this. I think this might be something I do
of EA Sports
going
College
forward.
Football.
Let's take a look at the stats real quick. I just want to take a look. Brandon Lewis, he went 18 of 21, 253, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Arrington Maiden, he went 16 of 20, 132, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Oh, shit, sorry. As far as the running game goes, Sutton Smith, he had 18 for 86 of the touchdown. Lewis had 7 for 53 with 2 scores. Frank Peasant had 12 for 51. Not too bad. Everybody did decent. Receiving wise, Bryce Anderson had 6 for 58. Sutton Smith had 5 for 26 with a score. J.P. Thompson had 5 for 78 with a touchdown. And then Lane Quigley had the 40-yard touchdown catch during the first half. That was the wrong button throw. Now that I remember that right. That was cool. All right, defense. Let's see. Portland Marsh led the team with 7 solo tackles, 10 total. He led the team with 10 total tackles, 4 for loss. Marcus Burris Jr. had 8 total tackles, 6 assisted, 2 solo. Had 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Samari Wilson had a sack. Reggie Grimes, the second, had a sack. Marcus Burris Jr. had a sack. Chase Carter and Joshua White each had half a sack. No interceptions. So we'll take what we can get. But we pick up the win, 48-7. It went like I figured it would. The second string defense, they need help. I'm just putting that as nicely as can be. They need help. The offense, man, that offense is good. I know it's against an FCS team, but man, that offense is no joke. So we've got 5 more players that have reached their top 8 schools. We start the year 1-0, and Everybody is in their top three, with the exception of Duke Karate, who has us at number 8. So we're right on the brink of being out if we're not careful. Game 2 will be against Georgia State. We have 10 hours of recruiting. Need to figure out where I'm going to put that 10 hours. Well, let me see what I can do as far as, let's just get him 25. And we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do it that way. Okay, so week 1 is in the books for us. We're going into week 2 against Georgia State. This is another game. This is a game where we should wipe the floor with them. Texas beat Ohio State 31-3. Let's see. How did week 1 go? Virginia Tech and South Carolina 24-12. South Carolina got the win. Miami and Notre Dame. Notre Dame pulls off the 34-31 victory. North Carolina beat TCU 26-14. Let's see any other games that were interesting. Let's see. Kansas State beats FCS Midwest 48-20. Let me see. Illinois. Woo! Yeah, that was not a surprise. Tennessee and Syracuse. Tennessee won 38-33. Texas beat Ohio State 31-3. Toledo upset Kentucky 35-27. Indiana squeaks out a victory over Old Dominion 28-17. Georgia railroads Marshall 62-6. And looks like that's it. A&M beat UTSA 52-21. Just kind of looking. Clemson and LSU. Clemson wins 28-20. And that looks like, yep, that's about it. As far as matchups for this coming week go, anything interesting? Let's see. Kansas State and Army. Yeah, it doesn't look like it so far. Oregon will be hosting Oklahoma State. Week 2. Number 15, Ole Miss will be going to Kentucky. See if Kentucky can bounce back from their week 1 loss. Looks like that's about it. Here we go. Michigan will be on the road at Oklahoma. Indiana will face Kennesaw State. No, I don't think anything else. We're facing Georgia State on the road. No, that's about it. There's really not very many good matchups this week, but that's about it. So we'll be back probably. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to be back tomorrow. I'll be back sometime tomorrow. We'll do game 2 against Georgia State on the road. The plan is, well, honestly, I don't really have a plan right now. I'm gonna try to get at least one game in a day, or one game in every other day. If you guys follow my Twitter, I will try to keep it updated. But I'm gonna try to play it. My hope and my plan, at least, my plan is I want to try to play at least one game a day. Now, whether that works or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna try to play at least one game a day, and we're gonna go from there. But I will see you guys tentatively. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll pick up game 2. Game 2 will be our first road test against Georgia State, and then probably Wednesday will be. Let's see. At this point, we'll do Georgia State. We start conference play week 5 against Florida Atlantic. So what I may do is do the Georgia State game, and then Wednesday try to squeeze in the last 2 non-conference games, Troy and Arkansas. So we'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing the road test against Georgia State, and then we'll go from there. Till next time. See you guys later. Y'all have a good day, and yeah, we'll see you later.